Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to be doing one of my absolute favorite RPGs of all time. Like, definitely in my top five. Um, it's a PlayStation 2 game made by Square Enix, circa 2005. And it is so much fun. I love this game. It's got a lot of heart, probably due to level 5's influence. This is probably my favorite Dragon Quest game. Um, Out of all of them, like my top three are probably Dragon Quest VIII, Dragon Quest V, and then Dragon Quest IV, and then the rest of them sit in various other spots. This game has a full orchestral soundtrack, which means that I will probably get a content ID on every single video. So if you see ads, that's why, because I don't monetize any of my stuff at all. But you guys, I love this game. So we're going to continue our adventure because I've got a thing pre-made on my first memory card here. It's right here. Like I said, this game's got a lot of heart, I think. Probably because of level 5. Level 5, everything I've ever played that level 5 has made has been fantastic and has had that same kind of level of heart and level of detail, and really pushes, I think, what the system can do. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat again today. One special note here is that this little scene right here, I feel, is really out of place. I seem to recall this being the kind of trailer for the game, and I don't know, it's kind of weird that they would put it at the beginning of the game. I mean, it's even got the "Your quest has begun." I don't know, it's just very trailery to me, and seems out of place. Another interesting thing about this game is it doesn't start at the beginning of the story. You know, you start at a little bit of ahead. Like, you don't get to see any of the details of what happened in Trodain, or how the main character met Yangus, which is a character we're going to meet here in a moment. You don't get to see the details of any of that till a little bit later in the story. They just kind of drop you right into it. I'm not going to lie, it kind of threw me off first time I played the game. Because, I'm used to the game giving you some motivation by going, oh, hey, here's your hometown, watch it burn down. And they don't do that in this game. It's like, oh, look, here you are, you're just in the middle of your journey. Another thing about this game is it has fantastic, in my opinion, now you may not share my opinion, but I think the voice acting in this game is fantastic, and it adds a whole lot to the experience. My belief on this was cemented when I played the Android version of this game that was released recently. I had some free Google Store Play credit, and then it went on sale, so I bought it for my phone because I have a lot of downtime. There's a lot of waiting at my job, so I just sit there for a lot of find myself sitting down, and I've been playing through Final Fantasy Dimensions, which, by the way, is a lot better than it has any right to be, I think. And several other games like that I have on my phone, little RPG, something I could that has a quick save feature, so I could just put it down, even if I only grind for a few minutes.
It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer.
And I picked up the Android version of this game, and I've heard lots of things about it. It lags a little bit, and the portrait orientation really kills a lot of the scenery and
Let's head into town.
The
There's better places
touchscreen
than this to
controls are
spend an
really
evening.
awkward, and all of that's true, but it didn't bother me as much as I thought it was. The thing that bothers me about
Shake a leg, Gov.
the Android and iPhone version of well, I don't know, is it came out on iPhone? I don't know. But anyway, the mobile phone version of this game is the lack of voice acting. I think that this game just benefits so much from the voice acting. It gives the characters a lot more personality that is not conveyed through text. Stop it. Why are you spinning weird directions? Now I have the hiccups. That's great.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, do I? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the
ARG is a technical scientific term for butt, in case you didn't know. First time I played this game, I wasn't very
Enough
sure I would like
dilly-dallying.
Yangus. I was like,
Where's the
well,
princess? I
because
can't see her anywhere.
he doesn't look like your typical heroic character to join your party, and like that struck me. I like the main character's design, especially the bandana. I really like it when characters have bandanas equipped. I don't know, that's just a thing
Uh-oh,
that I
here
really think
comes
is
trouble,
cool.
Gov.
Honestly, it's like bandanas and boomerangs. Those are the two things that I think like are really cool in RPGs. But Yangus I wasn't sure about, and then he really, really, really grew on me as the game went on, and I am not sure if he would have grown on me as much as he did if it wasn't for the voice acting. But I really like Yangus now. Wasn't sure about him before, and really came to love him. I think all the characters you get in your party are pretty
Well,
good.
they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter.
And one of the things I really like about this game is they keep the cast of characters small, uh, as opposed to say Dragon Quest IV.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
That's not to say that Dragon Quest IV's characters are not like incredibly well fleshed out, because they are, especially if you
Hey,
play
the horse
the
princess is back.
a version of the game that has the party chat.
I
The
say we
party
make
chat in
a
the game is
move now,
really good,
before it gets dark.
but especially when you compare it to this game has really weak party chat, but it does have party chat. The main purpose of the party chat in this game is to give you a hint of where to go next, as opposed to Dragon Quest IV and Dragon Quest V, which is to, flesh out your party more and get their idea of what's going on. But in this game, your party members actually talk. They don't just stand there quietly. There's cutscenes and stuff, so that kind of mitigates that. It's like it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. But the party talk in this game, I think, is still okay. It's just more functional than it is fluff, like, say, Dragon Quest 4 and 5. The world map in this game, I think, is beautiful. I think this is probably the most technologically impressive PS2 game I've ever played, like, in terms of just the sheer size of the world map. I'm trying to think of, other than Final Fantasy 12, I can't think of a bigger game on the PS2. Final Fantasy 12 is probably a lot bigger, but I like this game more because, first of all, the world's a lot more colorful. It's not sand everywhere. Second of all, the voices are not compressed to almost being able to understand them. And I also, one of the things I really like about the Dragon Quest games is that they're all really bright, really colorful games, and kind of cartoony looking. And they start off kind of lighthearted, you know, like here, you know, you start off, the first quest you do is you go find a crystal ball for a fortune teller. That's the first quest in the game. So that's relatively lighthearted. But as you go on, there's always
Yes.
some
Yes.
sinister
Here we
undercurrents.
are. If my memory serves me correctly, this
And some of
is
the Dragon
place.
Quest games get just downright dark. Dragon Warrior 7 is
This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
like, there's no words for how dark that game gets. If you've never played Dragon Warrior 7 and you've got the time to go through a really long RPG,
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dolmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad.
I
Of
really
course
recommend it.
Dolmagus
I
is
haven't
our
beaten it
man.
because it's so
He's
long.
the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks.
This game right here is probably the upper limit of length that I
But
can
that
tolerate on an
dastardly
RPG.
magician can't hide from us forever.
One day I'm going to sit down and beat Dragon Warrior 7. I was kind of hoping
We must
Dragon
track
Quest
him
7
down
on the
and
3DS
lift
would
this
get
confounded
localized, but it doesn't
curse.
look like it's going to. They've said that the game just has too much text,
Oh,
which is true.
just look at my poor Medea.
Dragon Warrior 7 has so much text that it's actually not all translated. There are certain areas in the game you go to, and then you hit the party talk button, and Japanese comes up.
And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dolmagus.
Like every time you talk to an NPC in Dragon Warrior 7, every member of your party has something to say about that NPC. Every time you go to a new area, every time you go into a house, every time like just you do anything, you interact with anything, they say something. And it's always different.
That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
No.
Don't you see? Rylus is the very man who taught Dolmagus his meddlesome magic. There's every chance Rylus will be able to give us a clue as to Dolmagus' whereabouts.
Yeah, there is.
That's why you must find him. I'll be waiting for you here.
So anyway, let me pull my sheet of paper over here. Alright. So we're gonna head out this way.
Oi,
Oi, Gov!
you weren't thinking of going without me, I hope. I'm the best there is when it comes to looking for people. It's my piece of resistance, as they say.
Did I mention that I really like Yangus? He's hilarious. He's actually, I don't know, Yangus I think is one of the more complicated characters in your party, and this game actually overall is very, very simple in terms of plot, character motivations and things like that, but it's so charming that it's my favorite Dragon Quest game. You know? Like, if you want, like, really complicated stuff, I think probably the most complicated Dragon Quest game is 7 in terms of plot. Let me see. I'm not going to talk to any of the NPCs right this second. I'm going to stop. I'm going to raid this. I might talk to a few. There we go. This is a little area that the lady's telling you, oh, like, you know, all the items in these containers are free for our customers. So take what you want. So anyway. This utter rubbish. Calderasha more like Balderdasher. He's a useless layabout. My precious ring. I'll never see it again. So, I'm going to go ahead and spoil that now. You know what? No, I'm not. Because that's actually really hilarious what happens. Let me see. This guy right here won't let you stay in the inn. We're kind of in a time stasis at the moment. This game has a night-day cycle normally. And if you try to stay at the inn and all that, it won't let you. He's like, oh, we're full. We gotta find the plot triggers to advance the story. 3 gold coins! Nice. Now that might not sound like a lot to you, but you have to keep in mind that the average gold output of a single random battle at this point in the game is 2 to 4 gold. So 3 gold, that's 1 random battle I don't have to fight to get money. Let's see. By the way, the hero of Dragon Quest VIII is in the same club of pot and barrel haters that Link is. What do you got to say? Pity, pity. I'll eat my hat. Ah. So a jester has been through here, huh? Key? No. The stocky one. Oh, the thieves' key is hidden here somewhere, right? Well, not exactly. I'll talk about that later, but pot must be broken. Can I go in here? I forget if some of the houses are... No, I forget if some of the houses are not, but locked or not. Also, I can't speak, but that's not new. Rylus was arguing with the jester. Huh. Break all the pots. 8 gold coins is nice. So, I haven't really decided on like what I'm going to do for episode length for this. Because I wasn't 100% done with all my testing, actually. But I needed something to do because my little brother came over and he stayed the night and we played some Call of Duty game. I don't remember which one. On my PS3. And he took my Vandal Hearts 2 disc and put it in his... out of my PS3 and put... See, have I been in that house? Yeah, I've been in that house. I forget if you can go in this one. This is the weapon shop. Okay, those 2 chests are locked. We can't get them yet. Anyway, he put my Vandal Hearts 2 disc in his Call of Duty case and just forgot to switch them back. So... he went to school with my Vandal Hearts 2 in his Call of Duty case. And someone went through his backpack and it was stolen. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not 100% ready for this, but I'm ready enough to just go ahead and get it started. This is a pretty long game. I can test as I go if I need to. Alright, let's go in the church. Which is really sad because I had been putting Vandal Hearts 2 off for so long. I was like... It was just a matter of me telling myself that I wasn't being as productive by playing Vandal Hearts 2 because of the way I did the episodes of Vandal Hearts 2. Like, one map would be an entire episode. Okay. You know what? You know what? You know what? Telling me to leave. Have a pot. Alright, so... I know we haven't done a whole lot so far. Pot lid, that's gonna come in handy. Treasure chest. I think this. Yeah, that's locked. Okay. Remember how that lady was telling us about the thieves' key? Well, the thieves' key itself is not hidden here, but the recipe for the thieves' key is. And it's actually on the top of that church up there, but you have to come back at night. And I'm probably not going to come back for it. Let me see. Weapon shop. Hub. This house. I can't believe Call to Russia. Did I already come in this house? I don't remember. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah. 20 gold coins. So that's basically the jack point at this point in the game. Jackpot. Jack point. Yes, jack point. We'll go with that. It's the jackpot at this point in the game. I feel like a foreigner stereotype on a TV show when I speak. Sometimes, you know, like where they're like, "How do you say jack point?" You know, and I don't know. Did I get that? See the defense. So yeah, I did get it. I'll double check anyway. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There's a seated defense there. It's just double checking. Alright, so now we gotta go into the bar. We're gonna go in the back of the bar first. Customers aren't allowed behind the bar. Yeah. I do mind. I'm here. Give me information. What do we got to say? Oh. Yeah, I am a bit of a scatterbrain. What's it to you? Huh? You gonna do something? You wanna fight about it? I have a sword, you know. It's got a nifty ring through it. Here's a bit of trivia for you. That sword right there that he's got equipped is called the Soldier's Sword. In this game, it is the weakest sword, and then the next sword upgrade is the Copper Sword. In Dragon Quest IX, they reversed it. The Copper Sword is the weakest sword in the game, and then the Soldier's Sword is the next sword up. I don't know if you heard that beeping noise, but somebody just contacted me on Steam, so I just closed my Steam. So he's talking about a new system for this game, tension. Psyching up in this game is a command you have in your thing. Basically, you do it and you increase your tension level. Every time you increase your tension level, your next attack or healing spell or buff spell is X amount of times more effective. If you psych up 4 times and get the maximum amount of tension, not only do you go Super Saiyan, but you also, I think, do 7.5 times more damage with an attack. It's really good. But unfortunately, the later bosses have moves that can strip you of your tension. I bet you didn't notice the little mouse that's sticking out of his pocket. See? Actually, it's still there. I can't really zoom in to see it, but the mouse is there. Let's see. Yep, see? And his name is Munchie. Yes, I am. Like, I love how they say, like, oh, he died the other day, but his house is still a smoking crater.